Hello there, my name is Hocus Pocus, and welcome back to the Minecraft LP series. This is episode 135. Before we go any further today, I just want to quickly mention that there is going to be a world download with this episode, so check the description for that if that is something that you might be interested in. However, there has been a drastic series of circumstances that have led to me becoming a peasant once again in the game. So today we are dressed without the steel toe cap boots. The elytra is missing. The healing pants have been replaced by iron leggings with protection 3 and unbreaking 3. Ooh, shudder. And our helmet as well has degraded to just a protection 3 helm. So I don't know if you guys got caught up by watching yesterday's live stream in the playback on my channel, but if not, we tried to fight the Wither and I made two drastic mistakes. See if you can spot them in this clip.
Hopefully it's easy enough. Wait, screenshot first. Okay, we'll do a screenshot. There we go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
This is not good.
So, yes, very, very embarrassing. I lost pretty much all of my dignity during that clip. And yeah, I think you guys could probably see my lack of experience with fighting the Wither. So, two huge mistakes I made. Firstly was I didn't get out of the way of the explosion because I was stupidly trying to take a screenshot before the guy was about to begin his transition into battle mode, I guess you would call it. And then the other massive mistake I made was not switching my elytra out for a chest plate. So of course he just annihilated me into dust, destroyed all of my items, and as I say, we are now back to rags instead of riches. So today's episode is going to be about recovery, and I think we'll be okay, I think we'll be okay. The funny thing about the fight was, beforehand I was saying it's probably not going to be as bad as we think it is. It'll probably be a little bit of a breeze because we've got all of this good armor, we've got all of these good weapons, we can craft all the potions that we need, and I go and die to the Wither in the blink of an eye. So it's kind of funny, really. It's kind of funny. You guys should laugh it up, definitely. It's a big mistake. You live and you learn, though. I won't make the same mistakes again. That is definitely for sure. So as I say, today's episode will revolve around us recovering from that situation. So first thing we want to do is head over to the gold farm and gain ourselves some levels. Alright guys, so we're back from the gold farm with 63 levels, which is probably going to be enough for now. If we need more, we can always go and grab some more. I also brought back all of the gold with us that we were able to pull out of the farm as we were using it. So there's another nice stack and 3/4 almost there. So we'll pop that just in here for now as it is. I will change that up at a later date. Anyway, we're going to grab our emeralds. We're going to grab some books if we have any. We should do somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Aha, there we go. So we've got books and emeralds, and we also need something else. So I need to remember again how to craft a lectern. I always forget this. It's one of the newer recipes though. So we need 4 slabs and a bookshelf. That shouldn't be too difficult. So 4 slabs of any wood assortment. So we could do birch like so. And then we're going to need a bookshelf as well, which we can craft with 3 of the books right here. So 3 books in the middle and planks around the outsides. And then our slabs can go in like that. So let's grab the lectern there. Take that with us as well. So we're going to be doing some trading with one of our villager friends. And you probably know who it is already. The Mending dude over here. So today we are actually in 1.14.4. There was a new update released. And it has fixed the villager issue. So you can now trade with villagers that were already traded with in a previous update. Which is nice. So we've got that functionality back again. And what we want to do is we want to be able to have this guy access the lectern. Can he access it if it's above him like that? I'm really not sure. Here, we might have to try to position this somewhere else. But first of all, we'll do some trades. So we want to grab some mending books. So, oh yeah, that's not going to work, is it? We actually need to break down some of our emeralds first. So let's break down a couple of these guys like so. Got a full stack. And then we'll take as many mending books as we can get from this guy until he doesn't want to trade anymore. Okay, so he still wants to go with some more trades. That's fine. Let's keep going. And mending book, mending book. Okay, that will probably be enough for now, actually. So we've got 6, 7 mending books there, plus 2 that I've already got back over it in the storage area. So what I wanted to do was, as I say, was give him a lectern so that he can restock his trades. But right now, I don't have a pickaxe or anything to pull out the blocks with. So we might have to come back at a later stage to do that. Anyway, let's take our mending books back over to small storage and check out our chests because we need to get ourselves some armor. And the unfortunate thing is they've removed the ability to combine the different protection types again. So we are going to have to revert back to less stellar armor than what we did have before we died and lost it, which was the biggest shame for me in that death, was losing the armor that we had. But I'm sure we can come up with something else. So what we need to do is we need to grab... So we need elytra for sure, right? We've got a Mending diamond chestplate, which alleviates the use of one of these books already. Protection 4, but Curse of Vanishing. We don't want anything like that. For the boots, I want to have fire protection. So I think fire protection 3 we've got there. Unbreaking 3 boots, fire protection 3 boots. That's a good start. Oh, fire protection 4 and unbreaking 3 right there. Actually, that's a better start. That's exactly what we need, but we need to repair them. So that's the boots, but we need mending as well on those, and also depth strider and feather falling if we can get both of those on. So our chestplate, our boots, we need leggings as well, which we don't seem to have any of at the moment, unless we have some up here. No, we do not. And then a helmet as well. So helmet-wise, what have we got on us? We've got the Protection 3 helmet, which isn't great. We've got Unbreaking 3 there, but we don't want Curse of Binding. And that is pretty much it. So we're going to have to make do with what we've got here. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so I think I've got most of the armor figured out here. So for the chest piece, we're going to go with the Mending and the Protection 4. So let's just see what's cheapest here. So we've got Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending for 4 levels. That's a good deal in my book. Let's get that equipped. Then for the boots, we are going to combine these 2 boots here to get Depth Strider 4, which I think exists, right? Or apparently it doesn't. Okay, that's fine then. We don't need both of these pairs. We just need one, which is okay. I just wasn't sure whether or not Depth Strider 3 was the maximum, and I believe now that it is. We've got this pair of boots, which we're going to combine with Feather Falling and Mending here. So let's see which one's the cheapest. 11 and 9. Okay, so they're both quite expensive, right? We'll go with the level 9 first. How much is it going to be to add the Depth Strider? Wow, it's going to be a lot of levels. Can we do both? I hope we can do both. So we've got Feather Falling. I think I'd rather have Feather Falling than Depth Strider. So we'll take that first. And then yes, too expensive. So we can rework these eventually, but those will do for now. We're going to have to get them repaired though. They're not in the best of shape. And then the elytra is quite easy. Unbreaking 3. Mending. Perfect. The elytra is done. Okay, obviously we've got the chest plate at the moment, so that isn't going to be able to be equipped. The leggings as well, I still haven't figured out, so we'll get around to that in a second. Then the helmet, so we've got Protection 3 so far. We need to add another Protection 3 for 4 levels, Aqua Affinity for 2 levels, and Mending for 2. So I'll take Mending first, then whatever the cheapest out of these is, Aqua Affinity, and then we'll add Protection 3 to get up to Protection 4. Okay, that's fine. So we've got Protection 4, Mending, Aqua Affinity on the helmet. So far so good, right? We need our leggings, which will have Protection 4. So I just want one piece of armor with fire protection because that's the irregular protection type that I like the most. So when we've got the leggings figured out, I'll bring you guys back in so that we can check out the full setup. Let's see what we can do with some diamond leggings then. I've got 2 pairs and I'm looking for Protection 4 enchantments. So let's grab some lapis and see what we can get. So first of all, I'm Unbreaking 3. Don't really want to take that, so I will use a book instead. Quick Charge 1 and Sharpness 3. Well, that's not great, is it? Protection 4, awesome. This is what we're after. Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3. What more could you ask for? So perfectly, straight away, we get the enchantments that we desire. We just need a Mending book now to add to these leggings. Okay, so we now have our Mending book for our leggings. So let's pop those 2 into the anvil and boom, there we go. So Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 and Mending. I don't think you can really add anything else to this armor at the moment, especially without the ability to combine different protection types. So Fire Protection 4 for the boots is one of the protection types that I said I wanted. However, there are another set of boots that I do want to make for us to take down the Wither. I think we should make some blast protection boots as well for that job. But aside from that, I think everything is a-okay. So let's go and return that lapis down into the system here. And then we can move on to hopefully getting a few tools and weapons back up together. So we just want to deposit the lapis back in there and we can be moving on. As I say, we are about to enchant a couple of items here. So we've got a sword with Looting 3, Mending, and Unbreaking 3 already on it. So what we want to do is combine these 2 books. Let's just see which is cheaper. And then these 2 books, again, we'll just see which is cheaper. The cheaper combination is the best combination. So that gives us sharpness 5. And then we want to add that to our sword. So we've got looting 3, mending, unbreaking 3, and sharpness 5. That's about as good as it gets. And again, we've got a mending and unbreaking 3 pickaxe here. And then we just want to add silk touch. And that gives us a silk touch pick. Of course, this does need efficiency 5, which I will work into it later. But for now, this will do for the time being. So let's stack up our inventory, get a few things together, and I think I want to try and take a look into the wither problem because that guy is still lurking around down there. So we should probably try and do something about that, right? We don't want him to be stuck around our base forever, so we're going to have to kill him at some point, and I think that point should be today if we can. So I'm going to brew some potions. I'm going to maybe craft a new pair of boots, as I said. I want some blast protection. If I'm going to fight the wither, that probably makes sense. And I also am going to need a few other things, possibly a bow and some food types, all that good stuff. So I will go ahead and get some things prepared, and then we'll be right back to see if we can deal with the issue. All right, guys, this is it then. This is the moment of truth. Can we rectify our wrongs from the stream? I really hope so, and I'm kind of getting nervous now for the fight again, but I think we're much better prepared this time around. So let's take a look at our inventory first. We've got the protection 4 helmet, protection 4 chest plate, and the protection 4 leggings with blast protection on the boots, because I'm pretty sure that the wither inflicts blast damage, so we should save ourselves a few damage points with these boots. We've also got strength 2 potion, regeneration potion, 3 buckets of milk, 5 golden apples, a shield in case we feel necessary, and our bow, power 5, our sword with sharpness 5, and our pickaxe to get down into the area. So what I want to do is I want to head over there now, and I'll just keep you on camera for the entire thing. I think that'll probably be the best way to go about this. And I'm going to just try and play it as safe as possible. So I'll explain once I get down there what the game plan is. It's going to be quite similar to how it was last time, except this time we don't have a chance to make stupid mistakes, such as standing right in the blast radius of the wither, which if you watch the clip closely from earlier, that put me down to around 3 hearts immediately, so it was over before it even began. So without that situation being a possibility, we should be a lot safer. So what we need to do is dig down back through here. This is where the fight is going to take place. So I set it up in one of our beacon mining areas. If you guys don't know what that is, it's where you stick a beacon down, get haste 2 going, and just insta-mine the area around the beacon. So you can quickly find diamonds, iron, redstone, all that good stuff. So it's a large open area, 2 blocks high in most places. I think it's probably one of the perfect locations to do something like this. So we are going to get there in just a second. And then we'll head over towards where the wither is situated. Hopefully he's just chilling there, waiting for us to arrive, you know, just sort of hanging around. But we do need to do a bit of digging because I want to make it as safe as possible for us. So let me explain what I'm going to do once we get down here. So I need to figure out where the fight was going to take place. Here. If we wander off into one of the corners, I'm sure that we'll eventually get the name bar. Okay, it looks like it is over here, so we'll get the name bar come up at the top. There it is. And then what we want to do is we want to go through this hole here. So we've got a 2 high hole here. We actually tried to fight him in that hole over there, but I've got a plan. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And just dig this way, and eventually we should come out to where he is. Then we can retreat for a bit and then get into the fight. So here, let's get a few torches down as well so that you guys can see clearly. And I want to stay as far back as possible because we are about to reach him. All right, he's got to be somewhere around here. Okay, here he is. Okay, so then what we want to do is just retreat quickly. Retreat, drink up everything. So we've got our potion of strength, got our potion of regen, got our golden apple. Pull the bow and arrow out, and then we kind of just want to snipe him if we can. So let's get a torch down, see if we can see this dude. Where is he? Okay, there he is. Good. And then we just want to get a few hits in from here if we can, wherever he is. Okay. This is a good position to be in, I think. Here we go. We're doing some good damage here. This is nice. And then about halfway he changes into this mode, which means you have to go melee style, which is fine. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And he's down. Okay, see, so that was very, very straightforward in the end, right? Very straightforward. Drink our bucket of milk. That will remove all of our effects, even the positive ones. And you can see that that wasn't any hassle to us at all. So we really shouldn't have died in the way that we did during the stream. I just made 2 massive mistakes. This time round, we didn't make them though. So things went a lot more smoothly. Okay, so now that we got ourselves the Wither Star, or the Nether Star, I should say, not the Wither Star, got that wrong as well. Now that we got ourselves the Nether Star, there is something I want to do with this today. I want to set up a beacon around the base. So let's head back over to the base and get started on that crafting recipe. Oh, you guys don't know how relieved I am to finally get rid of that guy. I was really embarrassed actually after dying on the stream because I just made some massive errors and, you know, it's not like I don't have experience with this game, but I guess I don't have much experience fighting the Wither, which maybe is what caused me to do what I did, but it was stupid and now we've rectified things. So this is what this episode was all about. It was about recovery, revenge, rectifying our wrongs, and now we've got ourselves the equipment to craft another beacon, which is great because beacons are awesome, right? Beacons do things that allow you to have a lot more fun in the game. Beacons do things that make the game easier, and beacons are just beacons. They're just great. Look at them. They're beautiful things, right? Beautiful, beautiful blocks. So let's pick this guy back up and see what our situation is like in the ores, ingots, and minerals chest. So I did bring back all of this gold with me. I should convert that right into blocks. I think it's probably best to use gold blocks for the base of this thing, just because we've got tons of access to it at the moment. So it's 2 stacks and 36, am I right in saying? I think 2 stacks and 36 blocks of gold or iron or whatever that you decide to use is required, I believe. I'm not sure if there's a way that we can check that at the moment. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's a way, but it looks like we should have enough. So let's go up to 36. I think that's how much we need. So we're down to 16 blocks of gold. But as I say, that's fine. The gold farm produces so much of this stuff that it won't even be a challenge to get it back. So 2 stacks and 36 gold blocks. We've got our beacon here. We're also going to need something to activate it. So why not use a gold ingot for that as well, just because we're using gold for the base. And we need to find the perfect location. So I did have a think. I was going to say I did have a thonk about this. I had a thonk about where this is going to go. And I kind of liked this location. But the problem is I don't really know where this translates to above ground. So I kind of like the idea of having our beacon somewhere in, or somewhere underneath the pond area here. So we're at Y17. We would have enough space underneath, I believe. Yeah, we definitely have enough space underneath. Let's see how deep this is at the deepest point. So Y14. Yeah, I think there would be just about enough space under the pond to get this thing in. Because it's about 4 layers, right? 4 layers deep, or 5 layers. Yes, there would be just about enough space, I think, roughly. As long as there isn't anything under there like lava pools and stuff. And then I want to know exactly where that translates to above ground. So as soon as I've switched my boots out here, I'm going to switch from the blast protection boots back to the fire protection boots. So let's grab those, switch these out with the blast protection. These can be our, you know what, I want to name these. Okay, so these are going to be named the Wither Stomping Boots, and they are going to rest in that chest until required again. So next time we slay the Wither, I'm sure we'll pull them back out of storage and wear them once more. Pull on the Wither Stomping Boots to stomp the Wither once again. But as I say, I want to quickly see where the beacon would translate to above ground if we were to place it here. So give me just a second to figure that out. So above ground, this beacon will be beaming out somewhere around here. So I actually didn't think that the pond was going to be this far away from everything. So you can see the 100 subscriber monument there and the mob farm. So I'm not entirely sure that we'd get the speed boost effects over in that part of the world, which I'm not too worried about really, because we usually fly when we get outside anyway. I mainly want it for down in the base itself. So I think it'll be okay. It doesn't interfere with anything outside. So let's go ahead and get that beacon in place. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. So I've just linked the beacon up so that it can shine all the way through to the surface. And I've got to say, this is a pretty cool fixture to have in the middle of our pond as well. So I'm quite pleased with the addition at the moment. So heading back down, we have to just go ahead and start this thing up. I haven't done so yet. So what we need to do is come down here. We need to bust through this wall here. Okay, so let's just remember that we had some gravel and some cracked stone brick. Make our way to the end, and you can see the beacon there already. So I was right, it was 2 stacks and 36 blocks. And then we just want to pop a gold ingot in here. Take speed boost. We'll just go with speed 2. We don't need regeneration around the base. Shouldn't be in any sort of danger that requires that. And now We can run at the speed of light, which is so cool, right? We're going to be able to zip around our base at speeds never witnessed by human eyes before. So let's repair this. There was also one other repair that I needed to make over in the pond itself. So let's go back up there. Oh, this is so cool. I like being able to run fast. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm like Usain Bolt. This is crazy. I like it. Anyway, you can see this iron ore here. This needs to go, right? We need to switch this up. So what block types did we even use in here? Did we use andesite? I think we did, right? We can just do this and just pop andesite there instead. Or, I mean, actually, we could pull this out and actually pop an andesite block down there and then just put the gravel back in. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I really like this. This is cool. We've got ourselves a nice beacon setup. Gives us speed boost. Now we're very, very quick. Very cool. I like this indeed. Here we go. We can zip around the base, up onto the bridge, and fly down towards small storage. Okay, guys, let's get this episode wrapped up. Alright, guys, welcome back to the video for the last time for today. This has been episode 135. Do not forget the world download in the description if you want to check that out. I really do appreciate the fact that you've turned up to watch my video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to drop a like. All that good stuff. Comments would be appreciated down in the comment section below. And finally, if you're new around here or haven't subscribed yet, then please be sure to consider doing so to stay tuned to this series and any other Minecraft content I decide to post to the channel. Without further ado, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your families. I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye for now.